So earlier in the my entire week of Hill, one of my most recent TV So earlier this week I mentioned that my friend, the booktuber, he's the person that inspired me to do the entire week of videos to get back on track with making videos, and one of the videos that he came out with was a video where he talked about his favorite TV shows, and I thought that that was a really cool video because I have lots of TV shows that I love and I would certainly love to share them with you all, see if you guys are interested in the same ones. So these are in no particular order, but one of my most favorite TV shows recently has been One Tree Hill. So it's kind of about a lot of things. It's a drama, but it kind of centers around these two boys who they have the same dad but different moms, and the dad abandoned one of the kids and left him to be raised by his mom, but then married and made a family with the other mom. So it's just kind of about like their rivalry in high school, but it does end up becoming about a lot more than that, but that's kind of the seed of the show and where it starts. It's really interesting. It's a drama, so something is always going on, which I love the characters. I think they have a really great group of like friends and stuff, and they're also like different and interesting. Two of the characters that I hated though were Lucas and Peyton because they're so dumb. I don't like Lucas because he's supposed to be like they try and make him so that he's like perfect, and in turn he's completely uninteresting. And then Peyton's just like, oh, I just can't help it if Lucas always falls in love with me. It's not my fault, don't blame me, I'm perfect, I'm just the girl next door. Blah. Throughout the entire series, there's like 9 seasons or something, your favorite characters are probably going to constantly change. Another show that has been one of my favorites kind of recently, maybe like, I don't know, like a year ago or something, but I still really like it, is House MD. So for those of you who don't know, it's about Dr. Gregory House, and he works in a hospital in the Department of Diagnostics. So basically he just gets all of these weird cases of like patients who don't know what's wrong with them, and the entire show goes across like him and his team of doctors trying to figure out what is wrong with the patient, and it's usually something weird and crazy and requires like all this investigation and blah. And it's one thing that I will say though is that the show does get a bit repetitive. One of my favorite TV shows that was about a year ago, it only had like 2 seasons or something, was the Carrie Diaries. I haven't even watched Sex and the City before, but I just decided to watch the Carrie Diaries. It's so great. I love it. I love living vicariously through Carrie, who is a young teenage girl who recently had to deal with the passing of her mother, and she gets an internship in New York City, and it's basically about Carrie, how much she loves New York City and like her trying to establish herself in like the fashion world, and also love, you know, her friends and how they all interact together and stuff, because she has a really interesting group of friends. Like they're all very diverse and have different issues and different, you know, goals in life and things like that, and it's interesting to see how they all come together. But mostly I love it because I just love seeing Carrie go on adventures in New York City. Of course, I could not make this video without mentioning my absolute favorite show of all time, which would be Friends. Friends is just like, it's a classic. Everyone loves Friends. I love it so much. It's great. I love seeing how they all interact with each other, and it's so funny. I don't even think I need to describe what it's about because all of you probably just know, but it's great. If you don't already watch it, that's weird, but you should start watching it. Another one of my most recent favorite TV shows has been Orange is the New Black. I haven't seen the new season yet, but I absolutely loved it when I saw the first, you know, couple seasons or whatever. For those of you that don't know, it is actually based on a book written by a woman named Piper, and the book is entirely different from the TV show. Like, you can pick out certain characters that are like loosely based on, you know, the actual characters in the book. But overall, it is very, 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 very different. Absolutely love it. All of the characters are so interesting. I think it's super great, and it's really unlike any show that we've ever had. And I'm saving the best for last. My most recent show that I obsessed over. I know I'm like 5 years late on this, but it's Gossip Girl. I love Gossip Girl so much. I recently started watching it, and I don't even know if I can exactly pinpoint why I like it so much. One thing I do know is, similar to like One Tree Hill, the two characters that I hate that like seem to be trying to serve the same purpose as Lucas and Peyton in One Tree Hill are Nate and Serena. They're so dull and boring. Like, Serena's supposed to be like Miss Perfect, which makes her so boring. You're just like, I can't help getting everything that I want. I am all for Chuck and Blair. Like, who isn't? Oh my god. Except, one thing I do have to say is that part of season 5 and then like pretty much most of season 6 were like, why? Like, they should have wrapped it up way sooner than that. Like, it just seemed like things were dragged on, but the finale was freaking great. I literally watched it all in like 2 weeks. Anyways guys, so those are my current or just overall favorite TV shows. I hope you guys enjoy this. If any of those TV shows are your favorite, share them in the comments down below. Want to see what similar interests we have, and if I didn't mention a certain TV show that you happen to love in this video, mention that in the comments below and tell me a little bit about it, because I'd love to see what your guys' favorite TV shows are as well. Anyways, I will see you guys tomorrow with a brand new video. I hope you enjoyed today's video, and I will see you later.
I've been here all night, Ariana. I've been here all day, Nicki Minaj. And boy, you got me walking side to side. I'm talking to you.
What's wrong with me?